How many felonies did you hit? 52?
58.
50.
But I mean, who's counting? You know, like after you get one, you lose your gun rights. And like literally my thought process was like, okay, so screw it. I have to mark that box every time I go to like do a job application or a housing rental application, and I can't legally own a gun anymore. So I was like, it doesn't really matter what I do anymore. And I think that's like a part of, in my opinion, as a recovery professional, I think that there's an element of people that have an actual disease when it comes to substance abuse disorder or addiction. My first felony, as well as most of the people I know, was like a simple possession. They caught me with $10 worth of meth, and for the rest of my life, for $10 worth of meth, I live with the stigma of being a convicted felon, right? And I like to be able to explain that a little bit when I say something horrific like, yes, I have 58 felony convictions, because that sounds like a fucking monster. The majority of them is for simple possessions, minor property crimes, felon in possession of a weapon for having a pocket knife that's half an inch bigger than 4 inches. I did do other things that were terrible, and I like to take full accountability and transparency of that. But I think when we're talking about problems, we should also include at least the idea in the conversation of solutions. Oregon had a great idea for a minute where they tried to decriminalize drugs. They just did it the worst way possible. They put all the money that they were supposed to put into treatment, into just harm reduction, which I believe in harm reduction. I'm a Narcan distributor. Spending millions of dollars on crack pipes and boxes of needles to just hand to people instead of doing a one-on-one exchange with the needles, and then the needles end up in your parks. They just executed it so sloppily that I knew it was going to fail from the beginning. People need treatment options. So